Hey guys, so this was actually supposed to be a Diana video, but this Ordoban guy, he took my Diana. So we're gonna make a Kayn video instead, because I've been willing to do that too, so that's fine. So what I want to be talking about is a very damage heavy red Kayn build, which is becoming better and better in my opinion, because with this tank meta, these melees, these close range, and how they changed Kayn in the first place to doing more damage on the scalings, building a lot of armor does so much. Like you don't need that extended fights anymore. The fights are quite quick. You do so much damage. Like the percentage damage on your Q is so insanely good when you're building a lot of AD. So that's just like very beneficial right now, kind of in the same way that Vi, which is my main champion, gets a lot of damage on tanks from just simply building a lot of AD because it buffs your W. The same goes for Kayn's Q, which does max HP damage when you're going red form. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you guys my build, kind of explain it and how I play it, because I've been having a lot of success with Kayn again. I haven't played him for a few seasons because I honestly don't think he's been in the best position, but now I think he's getting better and better, and he's really coming back. So he's making a huge comeback. Let's see what it's about. Yeah, so you've got a couple different options. So I think you can go almost lethality red Kayn, and it does really well. But in this game, when this melee and they're this tanky, Eclipse is awesome. It really is. And if they start building armor, you're gonna go into Black Cleaver, because the Eclipse with Black Cleaver has synergy, because Eclipse now procs a Black Cleaver stacks. So it's just extremely good. But if they don't build any armor, we might build something like Opportunity. So we're gonna have to adapt, and I will explain my thought process and how I do this. If they try to walk on me, I'm just gonna try to get some stacks, but it doesn't seem this way. So in this game, I think pathing both ways is justifiable. So I want to get red form. I don't care enough about my form to change my pathing. I want to path towards the lane. I think is the best anyways. So I'm going to be pathing bot, even though I can get probably stacks on the Cho'Gath. I might gank him, but I will regardless start on Raptors. I prefer starting on Raptors on Kayn and a lot of these farmers, because after you do a full clear, which you're going to see, we can instantly fall back into the Raptors Krogs, get a huge back, and just simply have more experience. You're going to start with your Q, E over here, and you're going to just go straight to your Krogs. What's important about Kayn's clearing in the beginning is to pull the minions into the wall. Then you're going to Q into the wall like this, and then your Q is going to be just simply faster. We have a Garen proxying in between waves. This is a game in low master. I don't know how I'm going to perform like while talking, but I thought it'd be nice to play a ranked game, because if you're playing a normal game or flex games, there's so much trolling. I want a game who's like pretty normal. So you guys can see. Just gonna hide it over here. Then we're gonna use the pet, will finish it off, and I'm gonna go Q second. It just makes it clear a lot faster. We're probably not gonna gank anyways, it looks like. If you have a viable gank, you can put a point into W and, for example, go into a mid gank. Doesn't seem possible here. So again, we're gonna pull this over here and Q into the wall. So much faster. And then on Kayn, and a lot of these fast clearers, we're gonna skip blue, go immediately into the grump. Because on the next clear, after walls, then your grump is gonna respawn. That's pretty big. Let's see. But yeah, Diana probably gonna full clear as well. I don't know if she's gonna path bot or not. Honestly, in my opinion, she should. I'm gonna use my either to just get some healing. I'm probably not gonna fight now anyways. So she should also full clear from top to bot, because her bot lane is way stronger. She can't really gank the Darius. They might get 1 or 2, honestly. So yeah, she shows on from bot. I'm gonna smite. We have Prio, so I should be able to secure the Scuttle Crab. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to double Scuttle. If you stop the Diana there, maybe. I'm gonna try anyways, because I can always fall back to the Raptors, which you see is gonna respawn at like 357, 58. And it kind of depends exactly how quick you were. But that's approximately when they're gonna respawn. So they've just respawned now. Gonna try to get the double scuttle. We can do the Raptors after. And there we get it. We're not gonna fight her because she got items. We don't. So even though we're a little bit stronger. Probably not gonna be a great idea. So now we can do Raptors, Frogs, and we're gonna have a huge back. And this is like the perfect start on Kayn. This is kind of what Diana wants to do. She wanted to do the same, but she didn't have bot prio. And she wasn't quick enough to make the decision to cross the map and go into this, go into the top scuttle crab. What she also could have done is to instantly reset when she saw she didn't have prio instead of waiting around and trying to sort of looking. And then go immediately into my Raptors with items and maybe try to fault me off and try to contest that second spawning Raptors. That's something I love to do. But here we got a huge back. Well, I'm gonna go into that Eclipse. It's such a good dueling item. It's really good on game because you most of the time you're gonna be able to get multiple rotations. I'm not gonna buy control board because they're so expensive in this this economy. It really is, because it's 75 gold, and then when the enemy team eventually will kill it, they get a 25. So like it's 100 gold. Get a little bit of vision, and if you're a good jungler, you're gonna be able to track them anyways. We don't care about that vision until objectives really start, because then I like to place them to deny vision. We're probably gonna see that later. Here, doing our camps. So grubs will spawn in 25. Kayn kind of struggles taking the Drake. He doesn't have that solo or like a single target damage DPS. Better taking those AoE camps. And we also got Prio top, and then we can play for stacks as well. Doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to get some free stacks here, and I kind of don't want to. Maybe we can. I did hit him. Nice. That's close. That's close. That's honestly worth. We push him off. We can do the grubs, and I got stacks here, which is pretty good. I kind of wish that Darius wasn't so greedy. Yeah, he stays huge. There's a plant there if you need it. And I will go to Drake. Which I don't mind. She started on top side, which is what we're gonna remember here. We also flipped the Scuttle Crab. That was just luck. But yeah, her top side will spawn now. So I'm gonna skip the Scuttle. Okay, never mind. We're gonna skip everything and then try to kill this Strogat. Hello there. It's me. Oops. But yeah, normally here I would take her blue, maybe her grump, and then reset. Or like fall back to my camps, I mean. Nice. Nice, and we're out. Huge. So she's staying for those minions, so I'm gonna try to sneak this Scuttle. It was important to ult there before the Cho'Gath hit the CC. I'm not going to play for any fighting here. I just want to get my camps and then try to get the clips as quickly as possible. I'm just going to take my Raptors first. Yeah, like ideally, you would like to do Krugs first and then do your Raptors, do your red buff, do your Raptors. But in this case, because Raptors are so easily invaded, she could want to like chase after me because I was sort of low. So I'm going to take up these because now they can't be invaded. And those are very easy to invade, especially for a champion like Diana. And I couldn't really fight her if it ended up being a fight. So we're going to do it in this order. And we're going to get an offer Eclipse. We have a perfect back. And again, we're going to pull it towards this wall or this wall and then just Q into the wall. Then your Q goes instantly, gets both procs, and then you can start ordering. I'm going to reset. Full item. So I want to get that reset. I also want to protect my bot side. So even though we could maybe dive this Cho'Gath top, if I dive him, I'm late on tempo. I give Diana a bunch of minions. She could take my entire bot side because she would know that those are up. And that dive wouldn't necessarily be that good because I'm pretty sure we can dive him later. So I'm going to take my camps here. I can contest the Diana. Since I'm ahead, I want to be on the same side as Diana. I want to contest her. She hasn't taken a rub off yet, so I'm actually going to chase after her because she went for that gank. That was a huge mistake by her. She never should have showed on that ward. She should know that this is warded. Now I can get into here. She's doing Krugs. She's going to do the Raptors after. No, the red buff after. And I'm going to look to kill her. As you can see, she's even scared. I don't care. And she has no flash. So, here we go. I'm not even going to have to use my ultimate, so I can save that later. And we get a kill. We can even play for this Garen if he comes. I'm pretty sure I just survive and we kill him. Extremely good. Now Grubs is up in 55. We got a free kill. I'm going to try to only take a couple of camps here because I want to be at Grubs perfectly on spawn. We almost have form here. So this is why I want to reset and come back with my item. Like, Darius is probably correct that we could dive him and it would be good, but this is better. I don't want to give Diana opportunity to get all my camps, potentially get a bot gank while she's ahead. I want to contest her. I want to be on the same side. So here, I will move it to Grubs. Don't have my form. I'm not like super strong, but I still got my first item, so I'm strong in the fight. Could be stronger, but I'm still gonna beat the Diana quite heavily, especially with the Conqueror. And if we get into a fight now, get the Grubs, I'm pretty sure it's GG pretty much. Don't have my E yet. Well, I'm gonna go here. Try to get the slow. Boom. I'm just gonna sit on my ultimate and save it for CC or some sort of damage. Try to get the Garen. I'm gonna smite him, slow him down. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Ah, this is just perfect. Now we get Grubs. Drake is spawning at 30. I don't know if she's gonna be able to take it before my reset and move into it. What you have to look out for now, or like what you have to think about, is just like, Drake, what is the next thing I can do? Don't just be happy about this win. What is the next thing on the map, which is extremely important to get? So that's Drake. And since we're ahead, as I talked about, we want to contest. I want to be on the same side. She might move it back into her top side and just take her camps. But okay, then I get the Drake and we can start skating and use our lead. Maybe try to play for the first tower somewhere. Secure. Gonna hit the reset. They're starting to build armor, so I'm gonna go into Black Cleaver. And I'm not gonna use my... Oh my god, I messed it up. But you form around here because you get the home guards. And then you get a reset of home guards. So now you pretty much have home guard until you're in river. I shouldn't have used my E there, actually. It was just bad. I don't do this if I played more Kayn. But my Kayn is still doing okay. That's good. Here, we can just like start the Drake. And now you're going to do those objectives much quicker. Here, let's just tap out our teammates. Don't have a W. She lives. Okay, that was bad about me. That was really bad. I was a little bit greedy. I thought it would work. She barely survived. I think also Darkin used this... Oh, please don't bomber. Nice. So, yeah, that was bad for me for multiple reasons. First, I was a little bit late with the response. And then after... I was a little bit greedy on the chase. Because I feel like I should have got more there. So I'm just gonna go back to Drake here. My team cleaned it up, which is great. The enemy team is quite far behind, especially the Diana. She doesn't have any damage yet. This is kind of what happens when you're falling behind as a jungler. Like every next play just becomes worse and worse because you have no damage, you have no experience, and you're just likely to die. This is why it's so important to play aggressive, shut down the enemy jungler. If the enemy jungler keeps being able to do a whole lot in your game, so even though you feel like you're doing well, but the enemy jungler is also sometimes able to carry, you're likely not focused enough on the enemy jungler, shutting down whatever they can do. Because when you do, you choke out the game really hard. And they will just like fail because they simply don't have the resources they're used to or should have. So they're just behind on the game, and they're still going to try to make plays because they feel behind. So we have to come back somehow. But then they end up throwing it even harder. So here, I'm going to skip my Grump. It feels too slow. I'm going to protect my top side. It's because we did Drake. And I also want to move into this top side eventually. Try to get that. Could also invade the red buff. Kind of got two choices here. Yeah, I want to invade red buff. Then we can try to play bot tower instead, because Darius is stronger than Katarina. Especially for pushing. I'm just going to use my E here. There she is. There she is. No! Oh my god. I messed up the smite. Can we kill her? I'm gonna ult to not get... This Nami is a genius. This Nami is a genius, guys. I think we're fine though. We got the most mobile team in the world. Ah, we're not out. Never mind, I'll take it back. We out? They actually sent everybody. There are 5 people bot lane. I guess I really want that rub off. We got the top tower though. So this was not great. Oh, Darius gives a shutdown. It's rough. So I'm gonna go swiftness boots. I think they're really, really good. So let's go into the Rift Herald. Rift Herald spawns in 15 seconds. I got my rub off bob. Let's go there. So that, I guess that was a mistake. A little bit greedy. They sent everybody. But we got 2 towers top lane though, which is great. But yeah, I could have avoided that thing. It was especially the chase after. Like once Diana saw us and moved away, and she got back up, probably should have immediately just like backed up. I think it was a fair attempt, but since they were sort of ready for it, I think that was the biggest mistake. Honestly, I don't think the attempt is that bad. We're not going to commit to this. If the enemy team comes before my top, what is happening with the heck? Herald. Okay, never mind. Abort. Abort. You reset it like 3 times. There's Diana. Yeah. I don't know why we wouldn't fight this. Like, we win so hard. We really don't need. Like, it's not about needing. I don't know. We're playing low master. So we should push. You should push the leverage best you can. You want to get as much as possible. You don't want to just like let him back into the game, because the enemy team is scaling really well. Like, I don't think we scaled badly, but they got a Cho'Gath, Diana, Garen, Tristanos. They're scaling really well, and that is simply a good 4v4. If we think this is a bad 4v4, it's only gonna get worse, because the enemy team, in my opinion, scales a little bit harder. Even though Kayn scales amazing in this game, the enemy team scales really, really well, and I don't trust my team to carry. So yeah, I don't think that was a mistake. The earlier one, I will agree it was a mistake, or a little bit of an over push. But that one, I think we just win if they're just like not so unwilling to play the game. It's fine though. They're a bunch of pussies, it's fine. We're just gonna keep on clearing. We clear it just as fast as Diana. That's one of the other reasons I really like this matchup. You win the 1v1 the whole game if you're going red Kayn. And also, you clear. You can keep up with clear, and there's not many champions who can keep up with Diana's clear. Like, she clears a little bit faster, but not with a whole lot. Here, gonna use a smite on both. You can stack them together. So I really like Swiftness boots. I think Tab Ice is good here too, but can we play this? I think we can, maybe. Oh no, that pull was unlucky. I'm gonna ult. I don't want to die. I didn't play that very well mechanically, but good. Yeah, I don't know why my team is so like, this was not even a great fight. We still like hard win it. I don't know why they've been so scared this game. It's fine though. Now we should get Drake. The most important here, like from the mid game and out as a jungler, is pretty much just like keep up in CS, cover your strong lanes. So there, for example, play around the Darius, who is like doing well in the side lane, who's winning, and be on time for objectives. That's like the main thing. So they're building armor. I think this Black Cleaver is going to have a lot of value. I want to go more damage. I want to show you guys what like damage heavy Kayn build can do, because you're going to be surprised at the damage. Okay, here we are. Enemy team is inting. I think. Oh no. Yeah. Ooh. I'm coming. Yeah, we can just like hit Cho'Gath. Don't overcommit here. Just like don't dive into the backline. We can play for Akathon now. I'd much rather get Akathon than... I'd love to get this red buff. I'm gonna put a pink here. And let's try to get Darkin. Darkin is so broken. I've got the GA thing. I actually like the XP thing more now than the GA. I think the can have really high value around like really important objectives. But right now there's a long time until Drake. And Rift Herald is kind of like a shit objective in my opinion. Like it's good to take to break towers, but it's not really a big deal in my opinion. I think it's pretty overrated. Or overvalued. Probably a better word. What's happening down here? Yeah, we're getting a kill. Beautiful. So yeah, now you stack up the Black Cleaver so it's crazy fast. Like you Q, auto, W, and you proc the Eclipse, you got a fully stacked Black Cleaver on them. It's really crazy. So then you got the same armor pan as a Cyrilla after just small combo like this. Boom. Now you got it. It's really insane. And then you got 400 HP as a bonus, plus the movement speed on the box is like really nice. It really is. So here, you could also go like more tanky here. I'm gonna go Death Dance or Opportunity. I think Opportunity is really cool. I like that one. You can also go like Ghost Blade. And Spear of Soldiers is also a good item. Spirit Visage is a good item. Maw is a good item. So those aggressive booster items is the way. Like Spirit Visage is so good because it got a great synergy with all the healing. Strax is also good. But I like to build even more aggressive items right now on Kayn. Yeah. Oh my god, I messed up the Q. You can actually Q over this wall. But I just trolled it. I mean, we got the GA thing. We can just dive them. Thank one more. Team. Pull it. I'm just gonna Q an ult to be safe and get some healing. Like, if you see my damage here on the Cho'Gath, it's really crazy. He's tank Cho'Gath too. The thing is running out. Nice. Damage is so good on these, like, pretty HP stacking teams. Like, Garen, I know Garen isn't, but, like, the Diana, the Cho'Gath, just, you're doing so much damage. It's really insane. I don't know, I feel like Red Kayn has been going under the radar for a little bit of a while now. I just haven't played him because I've been playing so much Vi, but yeah, I played him on occasion and he seems so strong. And it seemed like really easy to win, not gonna lie. Okay, let's reset in proper time before Drake. I want to get Death Dance. I think it's nice against the burst. The reset is really insane. It's really just a really good item at the moment, especially like when building an aggressive booster build or assassin. Like the death stance is usually enough time to buy you to get an like assassination or a takedown. And then you get all the healing and the stored damage back, which is just nuts. So, yeah. 10 seconds. I think she can base. I don't think they're going to contest. They're probably just going to take some camps. Maybe try to get top tower. I think Kai'Sa should def top here, honestly. Or Darius. Yeah, they're above spawning 55. Huge. I guess it was a good thing this became a Kayn game instead of a Diana game regardless. So, happy accident. Yeah, I'm gonna branch out the channel a little bit to cover more champions. I'm still gonna keep it pretty vibe related because I love that champion. With the assassin build especially. But yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more. I think it's gonna be necessary for my Grandmaster journey as well. To play different champs and have some flexibility. Because the draft becomes more important. And the counter picks becomes more important. In the lower elos, all the way up to like master, I feel like counter picks doesn't really make that big of a difference as long as you know how to play them. There's so many ways you can outplay instead. People doesn't know, but as you climb through the ranks and higher than I am, those small details becomes way more important because everybody knows every matchup, right? Not perfectly, of course, but probably capitalizing. So here, yeah, we don't push really fast. We can move between the lanes really well, though. So we're just gonna hover our teammates, and so they can play aggressive, get the towers, maybe threaten from behind the towers, and just like push them off in that way. So we're gonna push in mid here. We should have been on this way. We shouldn't allow this. So, one thing with the Kayn, I don't think he's long gone, mate. What? Yeah, nobody can follow up that one. I mean, if they go in, we can fight them, actually. They got only the low damage champions here. And tanks, so we just shred them. Let's see. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. Let's get E after him. Get the slow. I'm not going to use my W because I'm just going to risk missing and then he can just run away from me. Do we end here? I think they might end. I'm just going to push in top just in case they don't. Okay, now we got level 16. If you look at his ultimate, because like his percentages scales off of AD, which is just not. As you can see on the Q now, it does 200 damage and then 12.5% max HP percent on both Qs. On the one that goes through and the spin. It's just not. That's why building a lot of AD is just like really well good because yeah, it scales. It scales. Of the AD is not just base damage. If it was just base damage, you would have just built really tanky and hit them with lots of rotations. But here, you want to build aggressive and your ultimate as well. This 33% max HP. It should be illegal, but it's not. So we should abuse it, and that's why we want to build the heavy AD items. And that is Eclipse, Death Dance. They just have a bunch of AD. More Spear Soldier is pretty good, but more is even better. As you can see, 60 AD. Death Dance has 60 AD. Eclipse has 60 AD. So some of these other items doesn't have the same AD. Yomus and Opportunity is quite good with 55. But Spear Soldier is, I think, is good, but doesn't have the same AD. The Sterax doesn't have the same AD as like Death Dance and more either. So yeah, I was about to say this about the Kayn's combo. If you do Q instantly W, You disguise your W a little bit actually, so it's harder to see. Oh my, don't W like this. So you see one of my Qs there on the target did 400 damage because he's tanky. Hello there. Woohoo! So yeah, that's a game. And that's free low. So with the boots, I think you can go Tabai, Smirk, Swiftness, and Utility boots. You can justify them all depending on the game. I really like Swiftness though. They're great. So I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed this kind of a style. If you did, if you want to make some changes, please let me know. But yeah, if you did like the video, it helps me out if you hit the like button, subscribe, and dope shit. See you in the next video, maybe. Bye.
I was born fighting.